I shine the bright light of reason. I'm Larry Elder. Join me tonight at 7 right here on AM 560, The Answer.
Dan and Amy, so Nancy Pelosi, or Nancy as she's known by President Trump, she had a little DACA party, but then some people ruined her DACA party.
They are our VIPs. They're our purpose, our very important people. I'm pleased to get to
We are immigrant youth! We are immigrant youth! Undocumented and unafraid!
Within minutes, some 50 teenagers had taken over Pelosi's appearance.
Yeah.
What were
if
they?
only they could really take over her appearance.
What were they spewing from their mouths? Oh, I see.
Let me see what I did there.
What were they chanting? That's all I hear.
Well, yes, that's what it was. That's exactly what they were saying. They were braying like donkeys. Yes. No, they had signs as like all 11 million.
Oh.
So they want amnesty
for everyone. Okay.
Yeah, right. They want the whole thing, and of course she's happy to provide it.
Congresswoman, your reaction?
Well, the fact is they're arguing against the DREAM Act, but directing their anger at Democrats is so ridiculous.
So directing their anger at Democrats. Well, wait a second. Those Democrats, thanks to Tiny Dancer, when he was chief of staff for one President Obama, that didn't advance immigration reform because they didn't want to deal with the issue.
And they could have because they had the control of the House and Senate.
And it was a Democrat president who, by his own admission, instituted this temporary program that he knew was an executive overreach, which is why it was temporary and would need congressional action. So, he usurped congressional authority only to direct Congress that at some point you're going to have to deal with this, knowing that the next president would have to deal with it, because when federal courts intervened and enjoined DAPA, which is the similar executive overreach as DACA, he just ignored it. Pelosi.
But as we fight the fight for the Dreamers, which is our... Do you want to listen or do you just want to shout?
I want to shout. And I got to tell you, there's one thing I agree with those protesters, shouting down Nancy Pelosi. I mean, certainly anything that shuts her up, I'm a fan of.
Do you want to hear an answer or do you just want to shout? Let me say this, because you've had your say, and it's beautiful to our ears to hear your protection, your self-dignity. But I'm not.
Hey! Did you? It's amazing. It's the same thing you saw during the presidential campaign, where you would have Black Lives Matter types jump on stage and take a microphone away from Comrade Bernie, interrupt Hillary, and they just pander. They wilt in the face of thuggery. I mean, it's fascinating. It's so beautiful to hear you shouting me down. It's so beautiful to hear you not letting me speak, says the House Minority Leader, former Speaker of the House. And you wonder why you see what you see on college campuses, working in both directions. For more on this topic, we're pleased to be joined by our friends, the lovely ladies of The Viewer's View. They are Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk, thanks for being with us.
Oh, my
Hello,
God, thank
darling.
you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
How did you enjoy the Emmys on Sunday night?
I didn't watch. Nobody watched. We don't even know what happened.
Yeah, it's true.
People won and people lost.
It's, lowest ratings ever.
Well, see, whenever
Lower ratings than an LA Rams game.
Well, whenever you take and try to defame our president, talk about our president, continue to divide our country, we don't watch that. They have to realize that millions of people voted for our president, and those were Democrats, Republicans, and Independents.
And now, with respect to your president and this issue that Pelosi was trying to address, but she was shouted down, what do you think of the president's openness to a deal on DACA to provide some sort of permanent status to those children who are, and now young and even not so young adults, that were brought to this country illegally by their parents?
You know, if it's a deal, it should consist of a wall. But let me just say this here. You know, kudos to the DACA dreamers, but I'm worried about the American dreamers. I'm worried about the little girl or the little boy in Chicago that may not be able to attain the American dream because a bullet done went past their head and they may not live until tomorrow. I'm worried about the ones that didn't have the freedoms like an illegal immigrant to cross the border and do something illegal. And they got, what, if they did something illegal and an American did something illegal in this country, they got 3 hots in a cot behind bars instead of being out on the streets and we just giving them everything. I'm worried about making sure that when they get out, they can obtain the American dream.
That's right.
So these DACA dreamers acting like they have a sense of entitlement, I'm appalled by it. You say you want to be American, but you in the streets marching with the Mexican flag. I'm appalled by all of that. So this is what I think they should tell them to do. They should tell them to get in line and wait their turn. And don't get mad at the president, our president, President Trump, because Obama played them because it was an election year and he was just doing something to appease them. Because if he really cared about the DACA dreamers, he would have told them to either get in line and wait their turn or see how can we make these people legal.
Well, President Obama didn't play that. I mean, he flat out lied to him, said he'd address immigration reform within the first 90 days of his presidency.
I'm sorry, where I come from, where we come from, that means you got played.
That's right.
Yeah, they got played. All right, so self-deportation, it sounds like that's what you guys are pushing for. That
the deal is, I can't. It's very hard for me to have compassion when I see you in the streets acting like that or acting like you have a sense of entitlement. The one thing, we don't owe the DACA dreamers anything. Their parents committed a crime by crossing our borders and bringing them over here.
That's right.
So I can't have compassion when I see them up there. And I'm not a Go ahead, Phil.
And when an American family or American person commits a crime, they lock them up but send their children to foster care.
They don't be all caring about our children over here when stuff happens to Americans. So the deal is that it's very hard for Americans to have compassion when you have people in this country illegal acting like that they have a right or a sense of entitlement to say what they want to, do what they want to. And talking about all 11 million people that committed a crime in this country, and we walking around trying to give them sanctuary cities. They don't do that to JoJo down the street when he commits a crime. I'm worried about the American dreamers, because let me tell you something. These DACA dreamers, they went to college for free. You got the American dreamers. They went to college and they walk out in debt with all of this student loan. I'm worried about Americans first.
All right, Diamond and Silk. Let me ask you another question. Completely different topic, but big news yesterday. Paul Manafort looks like he is going to be indicted. At least that's the report out of the New York Times. Will you visit him in the gulag?
No, I ain't going to the joint. No. But let me just say this right here. So somebody's in trouble. If Paul Manafort was wiretapped and Comey knew about this and Comey basically lied about this, somebody is in trouble. And if Comey didn't know about this here, then somebody was set up. Somebody's in trouble. And I still believe my president when he said he was wiretapped. If they wiretap Paul Manafort, when is it going to come out about what they did to the president, Donald Trump?
Well, it's interesting because now President Trump's assertion about being wiretapped
isn't so crazy anymore.
It is very interesting. It is very interesting.
Crazy. I always thought he was telling the truth. Listen to me. I think the whole thing was made up. It was set up. It was set up. And I'm looking at Comey. Comey testified. He didn't testify to anything like this. So what is this here? Is Manafort really guilty? Or was it all a setup?
Setup, that's right.
And I'm not taking Manafort's side. And Manafort is his ex-campaign person. He didn't work for him full time. He's an ex. He only worked for him for a few months, and that was that. So it just makes me wonder.
All right, today President Trump's going to address the UN General Assembly for the first time, putting America first, reasserting us on a national stage, on the world stage. They say it'll be deeply philosophical. What do you expect to hear from your guy?
I expect for my president not to waver, don't back down, and let the world know that we are putting America first. They need to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet. We can't continue to baby them anymore. Stand on your own 2 feet because we're going to stand on ours.
All right, they are Diamond and Silk. I mean, you can't. There's no better way to end than that. Stand
No,
on your
I
own 2
know.
feet because we're going to stand on ours. Diamond and Silk. They are the hosts of The Viewer's View. Catch them on their YouTube channel, The Viewer's View. Diamond and Silk. Thanks as always for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We love you, Dan and Amy. Thank you.
Oh,
No,
we love you.
we love
Mostly
you
me.
too.
Mostly
No.
me. But
Well,
yes, Diamond and Silk, I love you equally. Thank you.
Where's their T-shirt, Dan?
I have it. I wear it proudly often.
And they joined us on the turnkey.pro answer line.